new experiences are crazy.
I was
The
just
first
gonna
time
say,
riding a bike, like, I forget what that feels like. It's been forever. But first time paragliding, it's like a fresh feeling.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, holy shit, this is crazy.
I feel like that's come up pretty consistently. Like doing something new always fills the joy quota. Like, best question to ask yourself is, when was the last time you did something for the first time? It does, even if it's like the smallest thing, it makes such a big difference if it's genuinely the first time you've ever done it. Like,
Yeah, actually,
I made a pizza at my
literally
house from scratch, or like anything. You'll feel so pumped because it's new and it's exciting. It keeps life interesting.
Yeah, definitely. It's funny that you brought up the pizza because for some reason, I was like, oh, like, I remember, like, cooking sweet potato fries, and it was so simple. But I was like, yo, I love sweet potato fries. I need to learn how to cook these things for myself.
Yes!
So I did, and I was eating them, and I was like, hell yeah, this is awesome. Like, freaking just made my own sweet potato fries. This is cool.
Yeah,
That's
learn
what's
something
awesome.
new.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be
Doesn't have to be
gliding off
doesn't
of a
have-
cliff.
Yeah, it doesn't
Yeah.
have to be that. Yeah, that's really awesome, but it could be, make some sweet potato fries.
Yeah, exactly. Like, that's the perfect example of, like, jumping off of a cliff and paragliding 5 minutes after you found out you were going to do it. It's probably more juice, but it still fills up the tank to just make
No
some
doubt.
sweet potato fries for the first time. I felt that same feeling. Dylan introduced me to eating sweet potato. I'd never had one in my entire life, well into my 20s.
Really?
And Dylan got me. The only reason I even stopped eating bagel bites consistently is Dylan Foley. He's gotten me to a place where I eat so much better than I used to.
Which
and I
is
still
funny
don't
because
eat great.
chips and salsa is like a staple meal for him.
Yeah, dude,
That
it's
is
basically my
that's
way of
better
getting
than-
vegetables.
I didn't teach you that. I
No.
won't take credit for that one.
That's my own creativity right there. No, literally, I remember that same feeling of, like, I just cooked my own food for the first time. I made, like, a meal. I made protein that wasn't Hamburger Helper.
Right,
and
it
I
used to
made,
be-
like, a
when
real
we didn't
meal.
live together, actually, you were on it, like with your sweet potatoes and broccoli and whatever meat.
Yeah.
Like, that was your
That was
meal.
when I
and-
took my...
And then now it's I don't know, chips and salsa and
I've been pretty good since the six-pack challenge
Pretty
started. Mexico trip, quote-unquote, doesn't
that's
count.
Fair, that's fair.
But I feel like I've been pretty solid. That literally, like, so big that the smallest things can make these huge joy quota moments.
Yeah.
Where all of a sudden you're like, this rush of endorphins every single time you do something new because there's some degree of uncertainty there, no matter how small.
Definitely. And then you're going to take that experience and that feeling and then go back to, maybe something you're working on and have a fresh outtake on it.
Yeah.
That's why, if I'm like editing or something or I'm working on a project, I'll just take some time to like just go outside and just sit there, just do nothing and come back inside with a fresh perspective. And, it could be anything. Like, could go for a bike ride, could go make some sweet potato fries.
Yeah, totally.
And then get back to work and then have a fresh perspective. And